Hi everyone, it's your boy Luke and your boy Jared. Look at him, he's over here,
That's what you.
more or less.
He's off this way. For me, you're
Woo!
on this side.
Oh, we didn't coordinate that very well.
It's not gonna work. We're opposite sides. Can't forget our wonderful third guest, good old Matt.
I don't have him on my overlay because I didn't have time to put
I got
anything
him down
together, but
there.
you
That's
should
why I
go look at
spent 5 minutes
Jared's
throwing
stream.
together was Matt at the bottom.
Look what I brought to drink on the stream, Jared.
Oh my god, I forgot about those.
I have like 8 more of these in the fridge.
Okay, yes. Anyways, in case people are wondering, the person at the bottom here is Matty Misplays. He can't be here right now, so we just got wonderful. He's a VTuber now. Um, for this stream, a PNG tuber.
He's a static VTuber.
No. He's a PNG tuber. Sorry, I was slightly mistaken. There we go. We got him. We got him chill. Then we got him being a little bit sassy there, sipping the drink.
Everyone in my chat is just so confused.
Quick overcap here. We were in Vegas from Tuesday before the con till Tuesday after the con. And for the sake of this stream, we're only going to cover the actual TwitchCon experience itself. And we're going to save the actual week in Vegas for when Matt is able to join us.
That's right. There's a
when I'm
part
back from
2
Greece.
coming up.
There is a part 2. Surprise. When I'm back from
Yep.
Greece, so I can also talk about Greece too.
Very
Shall we
nice
begin
word.
with Friday? Probably.
Yeah, sure. So, like, we got to TwitchCon. Nothing bad happened. Nothing went wrong at all whatsoever. Smooth sailing until Friday when we showed up to the convention center. Yeah.
Badge pickup
So
was pretty straightforward for our part, I would say.
honestly, it was great. It was a lot better than last year because we didn't get there right before it closed.
True. Last year we got there like an hour before closing or something like that. It was just chaos
Thursday.
everywhere.
Yeah. It was like already dark out. We didn't know where anything was.
Yup. It's okay.
Anyway. Yeah.
So yeah, Thursday we had a hell of a time trying to find out where to park the car because the Las Vegas Convention Center is like 4 buildings or something ridiculous like that. It's absolutely massive. And
TwitchCon was only in the West Hall, and I think there
yes,
was like North,
so-
South, East Hall.
yeah, for the one building there, and they had every single parking lot closed. Every
Except
single
one.
one, except for one, which was technically reserved for staff.
Was there a sign that said it was a staff parking lot? 'Cause I never actually saw one.
It was, I guess it was technically for staff. You needed a permit to park in, but when we pulled on up, apparently the permit was just having the TwitchCon badge. So I don't know. But yeah, we got our badges. And then proceeded on with our life. We got some Korean barbecue that night, which was great. And then Friday was our first day actually at the con.
Yeah. So the con, the first thing we noticed was that it was a lot smaller this year.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't find this out until like Sunday, just like through the grapevine. But basically, what had happened was allegedly Twitch had signed a 4-year contract with the San Diego Convention Center to have TwitchCon, in San Diego for the next 4 years. Obviously, that didn't happen. So last year was the first year it was in San Diego, but last year was also the year of the infamous foam pit incident. Dun dun dun. So for those of you who don't remember, it was kind of big news at the time because it made the rounds on a bunch of different like news outlet sites. But anyway, there was a foam pit that a certain exhibitor had set up on the con floor. And the idea was you stood on these pedestals in the middle and did like a little like foam jousting thing. And, the opponent got knocked off the pedestal into the foam pit. The problem was the foam was not nearly deep enough to actually like cushion the people's fall. So there were people that were like landing, blowing straight through the foam and hitting the hard concrete beneath and hurting themselves. And the people running the booth kind of started like sweeping the injuries under the rug and being like, "Oh no, they didn't actually get hurt," or like they're fine. And like people were like actually getting like seriously injured. I think one woman actually had to like go have like spinal surgery because of how like badly she hurt herself falling onto the hard concrete. So anyway, in the wake of all that, the San Diego Convention Center pulled out of its 4-year contract with Twitch And so Twitch, kind of at the last minute, had to pivot and find a new convention center where, they eventually went to Vegas and settled there. Um, and so a lot of the exhibitors who were planning on coming back to San Diego all of a sudden had to either duck out or make plans to go to, Vegas instead of San Diego. And a lot of them ducked out.
Yeah.
Jared was giving me some of the stats for the number of exhibitors that were here last year versus this year, and it was like half
Yeah.
as many showed up.
Yeah. So just to give everyone the quick layout of the convention center in Vegas. So there was just, the normal opening area that you walk into, and it has the 3 floors. The third floor was just the partner lounge. The second floor had all the convention rooms, and then the first floor had the expo hall and like the food court. So the expo hall had the Glitch Theater in it, the expo. You have got to be kidding me.
I've been saving up for years for that, Jared.
You have got to be kidding me. I've got to go grab some liquor and take a
I'll keep the
shot.
audience entertained real quick. I saved up 10,000 Jared channel points to make him take a shot right now.
I can't. Okay, I'll be right back, and I'm going to go get a shot. I can't believe.
Ooh, what are you doing a shot of?
So it's a new liqueur that I've never had before. It is called Captain Morgan Jacko Blast.
Oh, Jacko Blast. That sounds really easy to drink because it tastes like fun, sugary pumpkin spice latte.
It is 30%. I don't have my normal shot glass.
How dare you try to keep me in shape?
So I have this one, which I need to stress to everyone is massive. I am not filling this all the way up to the top, but this is the best I could find in like the 2 seconds I had it.
Oh, did I miss it?
No, of course not. I was gonna wait for you.
Go.
This glass is
Thank
huge.
you.
Just so you know, it's like 3 fingers wide.
Did you measure that?
No, the best I could find, so I just filled up the half. It's definitely more than a shot.
I love it. I believe in you, Jared, and I love you.
How's it going? I'm taking a shot because of this man. Why are you making me do push-ups?
Yeah, I'm over here.
Oh, that's not that bad, actually.
Woo! Good work, team.
Expo Center.
Another
All right,
shot.
so you walk into the Expo Center, and there was like, a bunch of different companies and stuff there. But also, there was the Glitch Theater in the far corner, along with Artist Alleyway. And then there was also the other theater, whose name I can't remember. What was that other theater?
It was the
Rivals,
Theater.
Twitch Rivals.
Yeah, the Rivals Theater. Yeah.
All in the same area. So there was so much noise bleed through. It was
They
kind
had
of
like
insane.
curtains separating them, but yeah, it was all in one big room.
So in case everyone's actually interested, there was 231 exhibitors at TwitchCon last year. This year, there was only 120. So significantly smaller. I don't think we actually hit up any big booths this year, as in we didn't really go to any of the panels they had.
We went to like 2 panels, 2 or 3.
Yeah, so we went. We saw the Wind Waker speed run of Zelda. It was pretty neat as someone that's never played it before at all.
It's crazy for you to watch.
It took them like an hour and 20 some minutes to beat the whole game. Any percent.
Yeah, which is crazy for an entire ass game. So we watched a Wind Waker speed run. We went to the opening ceremony as well, which was a lot of like PR talk and thanks for everyone making this possible. They brought up some guests in the form of guild leaders, which are like communities on Twitch.
Yep. They also made some pretty cool announcements as well. So
yeah,
Stream Together is getting completely overhauled. You'll be able to stream the same show or whatever on both channels, and it will combine the viewer count as well as the chats together, which is fantastic. We met a lot of VTubers this year compared to.
Well, we did sit down with like a whole group of them.
We did sit down with we met this lovely group. It was like, I think it was Saturday. We just got lunch. Matt and I sat down. We couldn't find any like seated anywhere, so we just kind of sat down by the bathroomish area underneath this like TwitchCon map. And
Like you do, sitting on the
yeah,
floor.
like you do. And there's this group of wonderful people next to us. And knowing me, I just start talking because that's what I do, especially at TwitchCon, is I just start talking to people. And yeah, we got to meet a whole lot of people.
Expo floor. We spent a lot of time at the charity section, which was cool.
Yeah, so the charity section, Matt down here in the corner is a big charity streamer. He's done a lot of charity streams. He hasn't really been doing a whole lot recently because he's moved to LA to pursue acting. We spent a lot of time there at charity because it was kind of his, cup of tea and whatnot. And we met with like 7 different charity organizations there. And this one particular one had, yes, Ultimate Chicken Horse. I could remember, it was like Chicken Horse something, Ultimate Chicken Horse. And they had like this little leaderboard for best times and whatnot. And every day they put a new map up. And Luke was able to stay on the leaderboards for the first day. And then Matt and I were both able to get on the leaderboards the second day, and then swiftly got knocked off. And then the third day, I believe you were the only one to be able to beat that map, Luke. But since you already won, you were automatically disqualified.
Yeah, I was just doing it for glory on the third day. And I think you said at the end of the third day, no one had beaten my score for that day still.
Yep, I ran back in and I checked, and they like wrote his little time off in the side sort of thing. And yeah, no one was even remotely close to beating your score.
I think I was like 8 seconds and some change for Ultimate Chicken Horse on the third day. Those are some tough courses. They didn't just have like so we were playing custom maps, but it wasn't like made by the staff at the booth. It was actually made by sick children in the hospital that they were like, that they work with. So, these kids, they play a bunch of games because these charities, one of their, a lot of their thing is we fundraise to be able to give games to these kids who are, spend a lot of time in bed and can't go out and do a bunch of stuff. And so some of them just play a whole lot of Ultimate Chicken Horse and have gotten really good at, 1, playing the levels, and 2, making them. So they took some of the levels that these kids made and they brought them to TwitchCon, which was a really cool way to kind of like bridge the gap between the charity streamers and like the people who are benefiting from the money raised. So that was cool. But also the levels were just like really well made and like super difficult. It was like doing a Kaizo Mario level.
And we got a bunch of stuff here we could show off in a little bit as well.
Oh yeah. There was if you were an affiliate, you could get a little affiliate prize or a little
affiliate thing.
And it's keycaps. So you get like a little.
I am so upset. It's keycaps.
You don't like the keycaps? Come on, they're custom.
Bro, when am
keycaps.
I ever going to use these?
Right now, just peel your space bar off.
I don't even think they'll fit on my keyboard.
Oh yeah, this space bar is too long for my keyboard.
Yeah, the space bar is awkward.
Shoot, man. These are useless.
Oh, garbage.
That's funny.
Because okay, so when we went to TwitchCon, I made the egregious mistake. I forgot my TwitchCon bag. It's sitting right here.
Right.
Right here.
Oh, that's right.
I had this little bag sitting by my TV. I'm like, I can't forget this. This is the most important thing. And I forgot it. And I'm like, that's fine. They'll just give us another one this year. They gave us keycaps.
Thanks for being here, Zoe.
Bro, this thing was the best thing they gave us. Period.
I don't think that was the affiliate prize last year, though. I'm pretty sure the TwitchCon bag that you're holding was in just like the check-in goodie bag that everyone got.
Maybe. But speaking of check-in goodie bag, this year's was garbage.
They didn't even give us cologne this year. How am I supposed to not smell when I don't shower all weekend?
They gave us advertising, literally ads. That's what they gave us. Is just straight up ads.
It was a lot of ads. Oh yeah, I mean like, how do you think they got the goodie bags together? It was just things that exhibitors gave them for free.
An air freshener for a car.
I'm using that air freshener in my car right now, which is my car's not a Honda.
They gave us this, check out this Alienware LAN party thing at TwitchCon.
Yo, there was a coupon on that for a raffle ticket.
Oh.
I didn't use because I didn't know it was there until I got home and was throwing it in the garbage.
Here is a Escape from Tarkov promo code.
We didn't even go to that booth.
Check it out.
What is Escape from Tarkov? I had literally never heard of it until I got to
It's a shooter game. So therefore I do not play it.
I mean, makes sense.
Let's see what else.
My favorite genre.
They gave us a DoorDash thing.
Maybe
Not a
downgrade
Dash
your
user
budget.
setup. So it's get Luke
that's
Cage
just-
discount of 15%.
But like
So,
that's literally if you
that's all
sign
it
up
is.
for Dash Pass. But yeah, Mint, you hit the nail on the head. This was a good TwitchCon,
In the zone.
but yeah,
Sony in the
San Diego
zone.
was bigger and more. I don't know.
They give
It
us a
was bigger
little
and better,
Doritos Mart pin.
which is kind of cute.
Just cute butts. Yes, just cute butts. They give us a body armor, like free 1 bottle thing, which I didn't use.
It's not too late. You can still get your free body armor. It's a manufacturer's coupon. Take it to any store.
Amazon Fire Stick. I can't. Did they give us to us, or this was at the end? I think they gave us to us.
I think that was in the goodie bag.
And what 25% off, $25 off on Amazon.
There-
They gave us again shoelaces.
Shoelaces. You don't want purple shoelaces?
I don't.
have
I
purple
just use
chucks.
normal laces, mate. Although I did
Oh.
see someone last day of TwitchCon wear them, but not
Whoa.
at the con, just like in
Wear
Vegas.
wear them as a choker.
Okay, I think that's all the garbage they gave us. I think everything else here I have is stuff we actually got during the convention.
Yeah, I grabbed a couple of things to show off too. We have our
Ooh.
Charity World donor drive bags that we got for going around to a bunch of charity booths and collecting pins. So one of the things I got was there was a Dunkin' Donuts booth,
Yep.
but they didn't have any coffee or donuts. Instead, they were shilling their new line of energy drinks, and they had like a whole line of merch based on the energy drinks. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with this poster. I think I'm gonna give it to someone as like a gag gift or something. But they have like anime girls to represent their new sparked energy, and so there's a whole like collection of 4 different anime girls based on the different Dunkin' Donuts energy drink flavors.
Correct.
Just the purple laces.
And I
are the
got a
best
little
way
gift
to-
card for $5.
Whoa, you haven't used it yet? You haven't bought 5 donuts with that?
Bro,
Actually,
I can't tell you the last time I went to Dunkin'.
Fair. There are barely any Dunkin' Donuts on the West Coast. Like, it is not big in LA.
Oh, this thing expires.
What? When does it expire?
It expires June 30th of 2024.
Oh, you got time.
Also, we
Wear
got
them as a choker.
friendship bracelets from
Yeah.
the VTuber group. Mine just says TwitchCon. Oh, I need to change Matt here.
Time to
Oh no,
switch
no,
up
no!
the map.
Wait, we could do the reach. Here you go, Matt. Here's a little friendship bracelet for you. So Saturday we spent a lot of time at the Prime booth.
Yeah.
We had
Spent an inordinate amount of time there.
we had these things here. These little class schedule for the super college fair. I guess they're promoting like some kind of superhero show.
It was weird though, because Twitch is owned by Amazon.
Yeah.
And so of course Amazon's gonna have a booth there. But they didn't have like a booth for their gaming division. They had a booth for Amazon Prime Video, and they were like promoting Gen V, which is like a The Boys spinoff, and Invincible. So like they were just promoting their superhero shows on Prime Video instead of doing anything even remotely related to video games. It was very confusing, but they did have some cool merch to give away.
We had to
for
get
free.
we had to get our class cards, and we had to get like sorted into the school. Matt got rejected from the school, but I have to share this because it's so funny. So I got sorted into performing arts.
Classic.
Little guard there. I picked teleportation as superpower because if frankly, if I had any, that definitely would be it because it'd just be so nice.
Nick Santi wants to know how you get rejected.
I don't know how he got rejected. It's like 3
Yeah.
questions.
It's like a 3-question personality quiz, and then it assigned your like major and superpower and stuff. And I guess there's a combination you can pick that just results in you getting rejected from the school.
And then you get a little black card.
You like did a bunch of activities in the Prime Video booth, and they gave you these like little funny money casino chip tokens, and you collected a bunch, and you could turn them in for prizes at the end. Jared was trying to save up for a $500 Steam gift card, but
There's
we probably
no
would've had to spend,
shot.
like, we would have had to
No
spend like
shot.
2 full days in there.
I also got this. This is what I actually won with all the tokens. We had to
Oh.
get up on stage, and we had a little competition in which me and the guy I was with from Brazil, whose name I can't remember at the moment because I am legitimately the worst with names, but I know faces. Names I can't help myself with. I got this little Amazon speaker here,
Yay for the prime students in your life.
which I'll probably
Uh,
never use, but I literally couldn't think of anything better to spend these little things on.
didn't you also get a fanny pack because you forgot to bring a
Oh my
bag?
god, where is that thing? Okay, so I forgot my little bag, and I had to carry around this stupid little white bag everywhere with all of my business cards and with my stickers in it. Because I did bring stickers this year. I learned from last year, and that sucked. So I finally broke down, and I got this dumb clear fanny pack bag. I couldn't find one that was not of a clear material. And this is what I spent the rest of my points on, and this is what I carried around on Sunday with my
Dang.
stickers.
It'll be great for getting into concerts later for all those stadiums with clear bag policies.
Clear bags. If
Do
even.
you guys want to? Do you want to see what I got at the Prime Video booth? Hold on, it's in the kitchen. I have to go get it.
This man over here looked at everything that was on the table and was like, nah, I'm going to do this instead.
Hello. Ugh.
And how many cups is that, Luke?
This is no less than 21 individual reusable black solo cups with an advertisement for Gen V from the world of the boys. Watch now, new series Prime. Um, I had 2,000 credits to use, and some of the other stuff that I was like kind of interested in was all gone. And then I saw these. I'm like, these are 100 points each. Can I just trade in my 2,000 tokens for 20 of these? And they're like, I guess. And then you just see all of the staff members like rummaging around underneath the counter to pull out as many of these cups as they can. They run out and have to go into the back of the booth to go get more from their stock. And they just like load me up in their Thursday night football bag full of 20 cups, like 20 reusable cups. And they're like, here, take an extra one in case one breaks. It was the funniest thing and the best thing. And now I have like a full set of reusable solo cups for playing certain games that generally use solo cups.
So
And then I
while
don't have
this
to throw
was
them all
going
out at the end.
on, I had no idea. I was also at the table getting something. So I had no idea what was going on. I just see these cups start being pulled out from underneath the table, and I thought they were trying to get something that was hiding behind them in the back. But no, that's what he was getting. 21 cups.
I regret nothing. And yes, I am set for parties and Pong. Thank you. Thank you. I also got more t-shirts than I know what to do with. I already have more t-shirts than I know what to do with, so I don't know how many of these are actually going to make it into my rotation of shirts. But I got a nice WD black shirt, which I think is actually kind of cool because it's a technology brand. I like technology. I didn't win any of their
Technology.
raffles though. Ooh,
The shirt we got
yeah.
from Stream Elements, because I went up to talk to Stream Elements.
Which I don't use
Stream
yet, but I might
Elements.
start using it pretty soon. I got the official TwitchCon Las Vegas t-shirt. I actually kind of don't like this. Oh wait, no, I do like this one because it says the year on it. It's
I
the
was like, bro,
pin.
you paid money for that.
There's a pin version of it that just says TwitchCon Las Vegas and doesn't have the year, which kind of
Oh,
pisses me off.
that's
Yeah, the
interesting.
but the pin's literally the same design, just minus the year. Um, And then I have the Stream Elements shirt, the same one Jared has. And the last one I got is this charity drive shirt that says "Give a damn," because you should give a damn about charitable causes and organizations. I like that
Absolutely.
one. I'm gonna wear that one for sure.
Yeah, WD.
WD, man. Okay,
They had
WD
a
40 needs to have a booth next year, right next to WD's booth.
they had a little like Plinko thing on it, and I technically won the large prize, which is a shirt, and I said, I don't want that. Can I have this instead? This is a little carry case for your SD cards.
Yeah, it's probably super handy if you have like a camera and need to swap in and out SD cards a lot.
Yeah, and it could fit MSD cards as well as just normal larger cards.
Look at your chat, Jared.
I'm not acknowledging it. I'm ignoring it.
Outfrost, I can't do you wrong. WD's nuts. We were hearing that all weekend, courtesy of our
If
our
there's
good
ever a
friend
man I met in my life that
Matty.
had catchphrases, it's Matt.
Matty_misplays, the man, the myth.
I didn't buy a single thing from Loot Cave this year. I bought so much crap last year. Had the water bottle, the sweatpants, the sweatshirt, 2 t-shirts. I bought so much. And then this year I got there and I'm like, I don't like any of this stuff.
They had a lot of the same things from last year, to be honest. So.
Yeah. So
I'm not surprised. You already like.
They had the pillows. They had the little lamp. They had the fanny pack, a clear one, and a clear backpack. And I said, I'm not buying that. They didn't have like the bargain bin they had last year, where they kind of just threw everything in from years past.
Yeah.
And that's where I got a lot of cool stuff. Was from that bargain bin.
That's right. That was.
But they didn't have this. I guess they just didn't have anything left over from last year, possibly.
Yeah, it's probably that, and also again, like they were less spacious this year. Everything was a lot more condensed because of the smaller venue and like the fewer everything. Like the Loot Cave was definitely just a lot smaller. Last year they had a whole ass section dedicated to their Street Fighter Twitch crossover. There's none of that this year. There was like a whole wall of like U2's figurines based on popular streamers.
We had classic went back to the foosball table this year, which we weren't convinced because we didn't find it till Saturday that it was even there because we thought the arcade just disappeared. The arcade was in a better spot this year than it was last year. It was actually in the Expo Center rather than just in some random hallway. And I guess Crown was running it, which I don't know what Crown is. I don't know what they do. But every time you played a game, they gave you a coin, and if you got enough coins, you could get stuff. So I got this little bag from them.
Wow, I bet you're gonna use that all the time.
I will never use it.
Bring it to TwitchCon next year. Pack your bags now.
I don't even know where some of the stuff I got from TwitchCon last year went. We got approached by this random lady about the chairs. They were like the gaming chairs they were selling, and I don't know if this is their icon or their symbol, but this is what they gave us. It's a sticker.
That's just the face of a die. It's like a domino.
That's what they gave us. I don't know. I don't even remember what the name of the company was. I don't know if it's this way or if it's this way. But they had little gaming chairs with like built-in massagers and whatnot. And I'm like, that's cool. I spent too much on this chair. I'm not looking for a new one.
Yep. Also spent way too much on my chair, but I use it all the time, so.
I can't remember. Okay, so going into like the business card stuff. And I don't remember if this guy was from one of the charity booths or if this was just some person, but I have this little doggy guy here.
Oh, we got that. Yeah, we got that from someone who was just handing out. That's for a charity stream.
That's for charity. Okay, that's what I thought, because I don't think anyone gives out something this large.
Yeah, no, that's a flyer for another charity.
All right, another charity. Support the Kennel to Couch stream team. Save dogs.
Yeah, dog charity. There's so many really good charitable organizations at TwitchCon.
And Crown forklifts, but don't recognize that Crown logo. We saw it last year, and I'm like, what is this? And I never got an answer to that either, so they were just there again.
Yeah, I definitely got a free Crown t-shirt last year. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? I've never heard of them, and I didn't hear about them at all until this next TwitchCon. Like, I feel like they only exist for TwitchCon, at least for me.
All right, so going into the people that we met, this guy, I think we met this guy Sunday.
Who is it?
He's the Reaper of Souls. He gave us a little pin as well.
That was the one of the guys we talked to near the WD booth.
WD, okay, that's right. Yeah, so I just was on a stream a little bit before this one. And yeah, seems like a swell guy.
Was he the one who plays a lot of shooters?
What?
Was he the one who plays a lot of shooters? Or what he does?
I believe so, because he was just about to do some some shooter game, Black Ops maybe. I don't remember. All right, so then we also met Leshen here. Give us this wonderful business card here.
Ah, yes.
He is a VTuber. I was actually watching his stream the other day. He was also going through his TwitchCon stuff. I try to catch people going through their TwitchCon stuff, just kind of hear their stories and whatnot.
Wait, how does a VTuber go through their TwitchCon stuff if they're
So it was like
virtual?
showing their hands on the keyboard. So like they had the
Oh,
camera down, and they was going through like the stuff and whatnot.
up
So
there.
at the artist alleyway, which was definitely much smaller than
Get
uh
that one, Frost.
than previously, we met a leatherworker guy who did
Oh
some of the
yeah.
leatherworking stuff in, was it Game of Thrones or The Walking Dead? I can't remember.
Not The Walking Dead, because that doesn't have
Not
a whole lot of. Was it
uh,
Game of Thrones or was
I
it
can't.
another
It was
fantasy
something.
series?
He said something, and I'm like, and it made me think for a second. I was like, "There's leather armor like that," but it's gonna connect.
Hey, Jared.
Bro, what the fudge? You all trying to kill me?
John, you're my favorite.
I can't believe this crap. I can't believe this crap. So I do about half because that's equivalent to a shot.
Drink up, little boy. Grow up big and strong. Well, I guess Jack and Coke is a drink, so
Oh,
you're chasing it with the right thing.
oh, okay. Anyway, I gotta do push-ups now. So we got a little beat card here. We met this
Yeah.
person at one of the unofficial after parties that we went to. Very cool lady. Who's dressed like as a full B. We met her through Chelsea. We were able to meet up with Chelsea during the
Hey,
con.
we should talk about our friends that we made last year that we got to meet up with.
Yeah, so we got to meet up again with Nima, which I mentioned a bit earlier. We played with foosball for last year. I don't think we actually talked too much last year. It was kind of like we played it, then we're like, okay, cool, hand up business cards, and then everyone scattered. I kept up with her throughout the past year. I do keep up with a lot of the people that I meet at TwitchCon. I try to, depending on how often they stream and how often I can catch them. Sometimes we all stream at the same time, and it's just a lot harder that way. But yeah, wonderful person. She's actually on her way to Guam right now. But yeah,
Yeah.
great lady. We were able to hang out a bit afterwards as well, but we'll talk more about that 2 weeks from now. And we also got to meet up with Chelsea Pearl. She's a retro game streamer. Fantastic lady. We went to a retro arcade. That's where we met the Queen Bee person. She does a lot of retro games. She's very fantastic.
And then we also got to hang out with Here There Be Monsters.
Yep, Here There Be Monsters. We went to dinner with them one of the nights. So we got to see them, which was fantastic. We also got to meet up again with Sprinkles. We didn't spend up too much time with Sprinkles, but we did get to meet and we did talk a little bit. It's kind of at the same time we met up with Here There Be Monsters. I also spent the entire convention trying to meet up with Animals, the only person I know that's also from Wisconsin.
Did you meet Animals in the airport?
Yes, I met him at the airport, but of course, sleep deprived Jared wasn't in the mood talking and passed out. Like we talked before we got on the plane, but when we got on the plane, I passed out. He also got sick during the con.
It was just funny, man, because you were talking about Animals like the whole trip and leading up to like we're gonna meet up with him, we're gonna hang out, it's gonna be cool, and then like the whole weekend was like, where's Animals? He's not here. He doesn't exist. He's at a different convention today.
Okay,
Oh, he's sick now.
I
don't
need
know,
to read
man.
everyone this conversation I've had with Animals the entire con. So I messaged him Wednesday. I was like, "Did you make it to Vegas?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's got there this morning." And I said, "Great, we're currently on Freeman Street." And he's like, "Nice." And I said, "What are you doing? What are you up to?" And he said, he's just lying in bed, which fair enough, he just flew in. The next day, he's head to batch pickup at 11:39 in the morning. And I was like, "Oh, cool. We probably won't be getting there until later because we were waiting for 2 more people to arrive at that point." That night, I told him, "We're going to New York tonight if you're not busy. I'll let you know when we head over." And he was like, "Okay, I'm hanging out with a friend in my stream group in the Fremont Street." He said, "Otherwise, I would come." And I'm like, "Okay, fair enough. We got a lot of people to meet, a lot of people to see. No big worries." And I said, all right. And I told him to head to the Nerd, which is a bar, for a free shot because they were doing like a Twitch kind of crossover thing. And he said he had already had enough alcohol in his slushy. And I'm like, oh no, mate. You did not just do a Fat Tuesday, did you? No response.
Passed out, woke up with probably the worst hangover he'll ever have that
This is
entire
probably
weekend.
what got him sick. Okay, so then Friday, the con day, right? I told him we're going to the con. It was around noon. And he said, okay, cool. He was almost there. And he asked us how far away we were. I told him 6 minutes. Okay. And then I told him we're wandering around the expo. And then he never responded. So I couldn't meet up with him Friday at all. At 7 o'clock, I said, we left the con. We'll see you at the party. And he responded with, if I ever get there. And I was like, oh, what's wrong? And he said, too many people and not enough cars, because he was trying to get an Uber to the party along with millions of other people.
Mm. Yeah, I'm really glad I drove.
Yeah.
As much as it was almost disastrous because my car almost broke, but it didn't, and
Did it?
we'll
We'll
talk
get
about
into
that
that
next time.
next time.
Yeah, yeah, that is definitely a story for when Matt's here.
It was so
But
good.
yeah, it was honestly really clutch having a car and be able to like park on site for free at the con, and also pretty much drive everywhere else and not have to like Uber like everyone.
Yeah. So 11 o'clock, he finally gets to the party. At midnight, I tell him, where you at? And then no response. Next day. Next day was Saturday. This is the day we had dinner with Here They Be Monsters. And I said, we're going to this place tonight around 10 p.m. Hope to see you there. And he said, I should be able to go. I'm like, cool. And then at the con, I was like, where are you at? Let's try to meet up. And he's like, I'm at Wayfinder's event. I got invited to yesterday. So he didn't go to the convention center at all Saturday. He just went to some random little convention for Wayfinders because like the lead community manager invited him. He gave him like, all this stuff or whatever. I'm like, okay, I probably wouldn't have ditched TwitchCon for this random thing, but if that's something, a game you really like, go for it, I suppose.
Do you know where it was?
No idea. Some hotel. Literally in some random hotel. It was funny because I asked him how his convention was at the airport, and he was like, it wasn't a convention. And at this point, I was way too exhausted to even bother asking, what the hell do you mean? So I just let it slide. So we still had plans at 10 o'clock to meet at this bar, right? And he messaged me at 10. He's like, why does it have to be at 10, lol? I'm already tired. And I'm like, bro, well, we're heading over now. No response. I guess he passed out after that. At this point, it is Sunday. And I'm like, dude, I am not convinced you're even in Vegas. Are you at the con? Or and he's like, yeah, sorry, I just got here a bit ago. At 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. So the convention closes in an hour. At 5 o'clock, he was like, oh, no, this doesn't make any sense. This would be 3 o'clock because the time zone shifted. Oh my God.
Yeah, you are 2 hours ahead.
Oh God. So 3 o'clock, so several hours before the convention closes. He's like, he just got there. He's getting a drink, and I was like, where? He's like, Duncan. I said, I'm gonna hunt you. So I meet up with him. I talked to him a little bit. He doesn't feel great, and I'm like, I don't want to get sick, so we're just gonna cut this really short from whatever you got. Hope you feel better. Was it Monday? No, Sunday. It was still Sunday. He was like, are you going anywhere? Are you doing anything tonight? I was like, oh, we're gonna head over to the Ferris wheel. And he's like, how long does it take to go around? I said, 30 minutes. No response.
Oof. Yeah.
So yeah, animals. We didn't get to really meet up with animals at all, unfortunately.
But I'm glad you got to talk to him like at least before you guys flew home.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pandages. Bahama Breeze was good. It was actually surprisingly like really good. Probably no, it wasn't like the absolute best food we had in Vegas because I had to go to Best Friend because that was just like hands down. But Bahama Breeze was pretty good. How were the rest of your wedding festivities?
I went to the TwitchCon CEO questions and answers because I was kind of curious what people were going to ask and whatnot.
Did you
So
get
yeah,
some
that's
answers?
yeah. So I mean, the CEO of Twitch kind of said that they're not going to focus on short content in any form because it detracts people from the long form content. He made an analogy of it like, meeting at a bar with someone where short form content is like you walk in a bar, the person you meet is walking out of the bar, whereas long form content is you sit down for like 3 hours and you talk to this person. You're more likely to build a relationship or a friendship with them, which I'm really glad to see because it seems like every other platform in the world is dropping long form content, and I really don't like that at all.
Okay, how many steps did we get in
Well,
over
Matt and
that
I got
weekend?
in 100K
That's
for the
fair. You
whole
got
week.
in significantly more than I did because I had to a few
Yeah,
days.
poor
But
Luke.
anyway,
Poor Luke.
well,
We saw this last year, but this is Pixie and Mercy's Here Be Monsters little business card. A
oh
little
yeah,
excited
here
about
there
that.
be monsters. They are a really cool streaming couple.
Yep,
They were awesome. I'm glad we got to hang out with them.
absolutely. I have two stickers here from a streamer I met during the. Or no, wait, sorry. This is it.
Yeah,
The
that was
three
Mirror
stickers.
Mask.
This guy.
Yeah, Mirror that was Mirror Mask
Okay, so
sticker.
this is different. Okay, so these two are two people or from the same person that I met at the TwitchCon. It's got a little hummingbird here, which is my second favorite animal. And then we got this like cute little dog with a little fish. And then there's a QR code on the back. If I don't block it for the streamer that gave it to me.
That's honestly really smart to put your QR code on your stickers.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
That was from Mirror Mask. That was one of
Mirror
Fuzzy's
Mask.
friends that we met at the Crocs booth.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
it
yeah.
was Mirror Mask and Dan the Man, or it's
I
Doctor
was like, how
Dan.
do you remember the name of this person or the singer so well?
Yeah,
That explains it.
Mirror Mask and it's Doctor Dan. They were cool.
They
We
were
met
very
them
cool.
like very
I
briefly,
really
but
like the
they're
sticker.
very good
It's very
friends
nice.
of Fuzzy, who was another person we were at the con with.
Let's pick it a couple of
I'm sure
nerds.
everyone who got one appreciates it. Ooh, yeah, couple of
Couple
nerds.
nerds.
Hey,
I actually saw
couple of
the.
nerds was cool
Oh
too.
god, now it just happened here again. So I was actually a couple nerds was streaming the other day. So he was one of the
Mhm.
guys at the charity booth.
He was cool. I really enjoyed talking to him at the MS charity booth.
We
Oh
got
man.
here Lady Mana now. Little guy with a little
Ah,
sticker.
yes.
Another VTuber.
She was one of the cool VTubers we met.
Indeed, indeed. Gotta show the back, Lady Mana. Their little cup of tea. Is that corgi? We have
Metrics.
here Shuhimi, I think that is. I may
Shuhime.
have
I'm assuming
pronounced
it's
it wrong.
Shuhime.
Yeah, something like that. I wonder another VTuber here. Wonderful little backside. Like the models they all got were
Yeah,
really good.
they all had such pretty art.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys definitely like one found some good artists to like make your VTuber rigs, but two just obviously put a lot of love and care into the design in general.
Yeah. Like
That's
and they're
cool.
animated too, so they're not cheap. Like
Yeah,
those are very
right.
expensive.
A VTuber rig is a pricey investment. Like you better use it.
Oh yeah,
But like it's
absolutely.
cool. It makes me want to like test the waters on VTubing because it just seems fun and neat, and
And this
like
is
I
the last
admire the
time we'll
people that
see
do it.
Luke's face.
I like press a button and it just wipes down. It's like
This is his permanent
I was
image
waiting
now.
for
He was
this.
forever known as this. I can't actually it's Viper, but I can't actually read that in beginning part.
Minamin.
Minaman. Oh, Minaman. Okay. Minaman Vipers here.
Yep.
Another
Oh
VTuber.
no. And yeah, I honestly like we met so many people. Like I gave
A lot.
away all of my stickers except for three by the end of this con. Like we met a lot of people and did a lot of introductions, so it's hard to keep track of them all. Um,
Absolutely.
what I should have done and what I didn't do but should have done is take notes on the business cards I got. Like, oh, this was this person. I met them here, and like blah blah blah. Because that's just like a good way to jog your memory when you're going back through all these cards at the end. It's like a thing that they promote or recommend when you're at like a professional conference and you're meeting a lot of vendors and like other people at the conference in the industry. Because again, you shake so many hands, they all start to look the same,
Yeah.
at least in your memory. It's like,
Absolutely.
yeah, these are all very like interesting individual people, but it's just like parsing them all out and like remembering why they're cool and individual.
Yeah, we got our little VTuber sticker here.
Aw,
this wonderful, wonderful lady. Um,
this wonderful lady
it's wonderful, wonderful
whose
them.
name escapes us.
It happens.
I travel the notebook
But I
while
follow
reach for
them,
work.
so
Yeah,
when I see them more live and I can see maybe their avatar or their real face, I could recognize them
notebook's
again
also
next
a
year.
good idea.
If
We
it's a
could keep a
VTuber though,
Twitch
good luck.
Jared, we could keep a Twitch diary next year.
A Twitch diary. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
like what Salty Lamb Chop said, just carry around a notebook and like we write down our experiences and the people we meet and everything, and then you have like a fun little like it's almost like a scrapbook but with
I'm
words.
sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't help but imagine what Matt would put in his diary, and it
It
made
would
me
just be a bunch
a bunch of jokes.
of like Twitcher I hardly even know her and these
Exactly.
nuts.
Exactly. That's all it's gonna be. It's that.
Today I met a person named Daggett on Twitch, and I was like, Daggett on Twitch, these nuts. And then I laughed. And then every interaction will be exactly like that.
Exactly.
I hope Matt comes back and watches the VOD
I
and
don't.
gets mad at me for this.
I'm the one that put it in your head, so So last business card I have here is Sir Crim's Throne, who does metalworks and welding.
Oh,
Very cool
yeah,
stuff.
this was this guy.
This was one of the. Was he in the? I think he was in the Artist Alleyway, wasn't he?
I don't think he no, maybe we met him in Artist Shop, but he didn't have like a shop or anything there.
Yeah,
He
I
was
think we met him in Artist Alley.
he was a guy, yeah, we were talking to him, and I believe he doesn't stream a whole lot, but he was like starting going to like pick it up more and like integrate doing like metalworking on stream. I'm like struggling to remember the details of this conversation. Again, take notes, kids. Take notes when you meet people. They'll appreciate it down the line when you don't have to like ask them for another introduction.
See, now if we just live stream the whole thing, then we won't have to take any notes.
There you go. I did come back from TwitchCon, and weirdly enough, instead of being like hyper energized to make more Twitch content, I like came back from TwitchCon and I'm like, I should get back into making TikToks. I had
Just
some really good
got
ideas
the
for them like
message,
a
you just
year
walk
ago,
away.
and then just didn't film any of them.
I want to say I don't think I've seen a TikTok you've. Oh no, I did see a TikTok you made like a
I have
very long time ago.
I have two TikToks on my TikTok account, and I was like, I'll make more, and then I didn't make more.
I wanted to do a lot more skits too, but I just couldn't think of anything to do with skits.
Fair.
So
I
I
have some
just do my
ideas.
highlights.
The representation from like game developers was very low this year. There were very few actual games to go in and like that had their own booth. So that sucked because like the games that were there didn't really interest me. So most of the vendor booths were like streaming tools and like apparatuses and like chairs and other like mics and switchers and things like that, which is cool, but it's like it would have been cool if there were more games. I will say though that I really appreciated that there was a GDQ Express there. Games Done Quick didn't have any representation at TwitchCon last year, but this year they did have their own area set up where they were just running speed runs all weekend, and it was cool to pop in and watch speed runs. So, like Jared mentioned, we watched the Wind Waker speed run, and on Sunday, Jared went to the CEO talk. So Matt and I we watched a Sonic the Hedgehog 2 speed run, which was really cool as well. So it was fun. I really hope that they bring GDQ back for the next TwitchCon because I think it's a great addition. It's an awesome event to raise money for charity, and it's just really impressive watching those speedrunners. And like you get to watch them do it live
Yeah.
because you can tune in on GDQ. They stream all their stuff on Twitch. So you can watch it as it's streamed, but like being there in person while they're doing it and like being able to like cheer and get excited with the rest of the crowd, fantastic experience. Like we need more GDQ at TwitchCon or at cons in general.
Yeah, that's stuff I don't have the skill or the patience for in the slightest bit to
Yeah,
do
like
something like that.
I don't want to be a speedrunner, but I have a lot of respect for people who are speedrunners and people who are like working to be speedrunners. Like that's awesome. Mad respect for you guys. It's not a path I want to walk down.
Yep, same thing because just even the thought about thinking like, oh man, so much is riding on this to get it right the first
And
time
like
through everything. is
I
just
I
way too
think
much.
I think you feel the same way as me, Jared. Like there's so many games to play out there. I can't be like caught playing the same game over and over again to optimize. Like I gotta play the next game and the next game and like see that one and experience this new game.
Yeah. Yep. I don't get any kind of dopamine for speedrunning in the slightest bit.
I don't know. I got a nice dopamine hit for getting a good time in Ultimate Chicken Horse.
That's different though.
That's a Jimmy Fun food.
Now imagine doing that for hours. One thing I really hate doing is starting over on something. I
Yeah,
despise doing something again from the beginning.
yeah. Like if your game crashes and you got to start from a previous save point.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah,
even something minute like that is enough to send me over the edge to the point where I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing anything like this. I'm not playing this game again.
Turkey Hunt. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, one thing I will say about TwitchCon, the food they had at Vegas was much better than the food they had at San Diego. They also had a much larger food court in comparison.
Yeah, that's right. I remember the food in San Diego being kind of sad. It was like we ate food because we needed nourishment, not because it was like let's get some nice food.
Yeah, and they actually had like really nice food, and it wasn't like
Yeah,
super
they had some good
expensive or
food truck
anything.
options. It was they had so they had the Kappa Cabana, which is like the outdoor cabana bar area where you can buy alcohol, and they had a bunch of food trucks out there. The only problem is it was hot as balls in Vegas. It was like pushing
It
100
was
degrees every
so
day, so no one
hot.
wanted to. Nobody wanted to go outside to go to the food trucks because you step outside and you're immediately drenched in sweat. Hey
Hello, everyone. My
everybody!
name is GhJared. I'm joined here with isLukeReal and Matty Misplays.
Hi. Or
Hello.
wait, can you see us or is
Yeah.
it just audio?
No, they can see you.
Oh,
They
They
can
can see you
they
drinking your
can
Baja
see
Blast
us.
right now.
not sexy enough.
Actually, this is kind of funny as hell because I guess the first portion would have already been played for a good hour or so before this portion started. Welcome back, everyone. We continue onwards, I suppose. This time we have real Matt here, and not just images that I put up last time that he has no idea that I did.
Is that real?
That was actually hilarious.
Punk Rock Museum and Sum 41 was there and Luke was like
ignored him
entirely. Luke was like, hey guys, let's just go this way. Let's just go through.
It was so
You want to just go
terrible.
through the thing? But like we're I mean I thought you would enjoy this, like savor the flavor. No,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah.
This way. I think that's Sum 41 down there. I think that's Sum 41.
You said it like I shooed you guys away.
It kind of felt like it. Now looking back
See-
on it, I'm like, we went through that museum kind of fast.
Well, in my defense, I didn't know squat.
Me too. I was like, oh,
No,
but, like,
no.
this
You
is
add him for a
awesome.
while. You're like, oh, hey, I know a couple things, and I'm like, I don't know anything.
And then we found
Green
Luke's
Day was
dad
the
on the
epitome
wall.
of what I do.
So it's funny that you guys are like Sid Vicious is your dad. He died when he was 21,
Oh,
which is
Oh.
very unfortunate. But also I'm like, I don't. Did he father any? I assume he didn't father any children, but I guess he technically is very much old enough to do so.
he could have, and he had so much sex. I mean, look at that. Look at that
Oh, yeah.
left hand.
Like the epitome of sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
So
I
I
mean,
guess
his
since
name
we're
is-
on the topic of the Punk Rock Museum, we'll just start there.
All right.
Because I don't remember what we did what day anymore.
The Punk Rock Museum was like at the very end. That was like the last day.
It
I
was
think.
one of the last things, but pictures are out of order, so we're gonna do this. So here's Luke with this guy. I don't know who this guy is in the back.
Sid Vicious.
That's his dad, bro.
That's his. Oh yeah, that's right. That's Luke's dad. Completely forgot. That was the whole comparison to that. Cheers. Okay, no, we got. Here we go. Here's Blink 12.
182.
It's Blink 12.
Blink 12.
Blink 12.
Oh man, just
They
pulling
hadn't
real
leveled
like
up yet.
those punk
Jared,
suck.
you want to answer this
Yeah,
question?
Jared, what do you think? Does punk suck?
No comment. I don't know.
Oh yeah, this is the record deal from
What?
Oh yeah,
Fat
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is what Fat Mike
Fat Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
from No FX.
Or I remember you would send this into like the radio station, right, with your thing,
Mhm.
and you'd have to fill out this checkbox or something. And it was just the responses are fun. Oh no, this is what you'd get back. What isn't it?
No, bro, he freaking misspelled pears and then wrote it again. Weird that there's no the.
Paris.
Yeah. Punk Rock Museum, very cool. It's kind of expensive because it's in Vegas, but I definitely do recommend going. It's My Chemical Romance, everyone's favorite.
Oh yeah, and we went because TwitchCon was the same weekend as
When
the.
We Were Young festival, which is probably why Sum 41 was there.
Yeah, it was so cool
Yeah.
because if you looked at the schedule of the people that showed up at the Punk Rock Museum, like there were a lot of
Gosh
fucking
dang it. Why is he doing
amazing
that?
punk in Drublic.
Oh yeah, it's an annual like punk rock festival that NoFX does. It's actually out here. I looked at going one year, and a girl I was talking to at the time recommended against it because apparently NoFX, although they are not Nazis, apparently a lot of their fans are, and they don't like that because they are like staunchly anti-Nazi. But then there are just a lot of Nazis that show up to the festival, and I've heard it's a bad time because of that.
Like actual Nazis show up to no
Jesus
effect.
Christ,
Like,
you're just saying it.
Oh, sorry. Do we need to bleep that? Does
No,
that,
it's,
like,
it's
yeah,
fine. I
monetize?
don't get any money for this anyways.
Oh, wait,
Well, if it was, then I would have to, yeah. But no, there's no worries.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not in favor of it. We
I
are also
did not see
staunchly.
that coming.
All right.
Man, I'm glad to be in
A live
Wisconsin.
murder of Matty Misplays.
Was that man? Was that from opening night of the Barbie movie?
No, it was actually from 2004. I had to zoom in because I thought the same thing.
Ooh, the Spahir.
Yeah, let's talk about the sphere. So I really pushed this event because
I gotta
it's
give
brand new and I was just super excited to see it.
yeah, I gotta give GhJared mad props for suggesting and pushing for this because I was kind of like, it's gonna be whatever going
I
into
pushed
it.
for it hard.
Yeah, once we got
Get
into
into
the
it before it
sphere,
gets too expensive.
yeah, also that, yeah, Postcard from Earth was actually a really neat experience. I'm
Yeah.
glad we got to see it.
So, oh wow, you could. I didn't think we'd see the details from this picture when we zoomed in. But yeah, so for people that don't know, and I'd be surprised if you didn't know this by now, but it's these hexagon shapes with the closer you get to the sphere, so the image quality drops significantly. I don't know if
Jared,
we have any pictures of it
those
close
watching at
up.
home who might not have heard of Las Vegas before, what is the sphere?
Have you never heard of Las Vegas?
How
then?
have
Let
you
me
never
tell
heard
you.
of the sphere?
I
They've got three
mean,
things: blackjack, spheres, and giant towers you can jump off of.
ooh,
And back then, since we were there, the sphere first came out. It was kind of showing a lot of like more artsy stuff than ads and advertisements.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was an ad there for TwitchCon playing on it at one point.
That wouldn't
I like how you focused
Alright.
on your reflection there.
What?
It's art.
It's art. The blurry sphere.
The blurry sphere. I don't know what happened with this picture.
I'm pondering my orb from very far away.
So inside the sphere, they had these like robots that you could talk to, interact with. I still am not sure what those robots are running off of, or if it's just someone behind the scenes that's just talking and that's their full-time job. Because we were kind of there right at the just when ChatGPT was kind of introduced for the first time, because it was out for a couple months then, but we never had a chance to interact with them because it was just you could see all the people in the background. The thing was packed. But they had these like cool displays in here and whatnot, and these like the rotary hologram things that didn't show up well at all in the camera.
Nope. Well, it's because they were made of a bunch of like individually turning pinwheels.
Yeah.
Yeah. The shutter speed doesn't play nicely with it. The bars that sold $30 beverages.
The
Yeah,
bar
no,
this is so
that,
expensive
though.
at the bars. And this one
Dana
had no one
or-
in it, but it was a really cool bar they had here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Cool to look at, not to pay money to.
Aesthetically pleasing, financially displeasing.
Yes,
Financially
reason-
reckoning. They got some really cool like lighting effects and whatnot in the inside.
Oh, yeah. Ah, perfect.
Oh yeah, actually,
We got
ooh, look at that.
Matt pondering.
I have lost a lot of weight since then. That's crazy. Just looking at those.
We got me pondering.
That should be your profile pic, honestly.
He's really been practicing his ponder face.
And then we got Luke pondering.
He's not even pondering. He's like totally he's like disinterested in this.
No. He's
He's
giving the look of looking down at someone like, oh God, what do you want? Why are you here?
I don't have time for this.
Some more of the main level area. Oh yeah, you could scan yourself and they would send you like an entire 3D scan of your entire person.
And steal your personal data? I think not.
I think not.
Just me and Matt. I don't know why
Just
Luke wasn't in this picture.
gotta take you a
Just me and
photograph.
Matt. And then we did get one from Luke. Right. There it is. Here's our seats. As you can see, everyone's kind of like congealed in the middle here.
Yeah.
Here's the back side of it. So here's all the speakers and whatnot. It was very steep.
Oh my gosh. I was getting like
It was like an aggressive steep level.
I'm not gonna lie, Las Vegas, if you have a fear of heights, not like just stay on the strip. Like honestly, just walk even like just on the strip. Just keep walking up and down the strip.
So we started with a screen that was about this big. And then it kind of filled up the whole area afterwards. Which is pretty neat. One thing I will say is straight lines do not conform well to this screen whatsoever.
Screen, go figure.
We'd be like flying through buildings and whatnot, and they would just be. I'm sure maybe it looked perfect if you had the one seat at the dead center middle, but for everyone else's perspective, it was warped to hell.
Yeah, viewing angles are, I mean, that's the thing about curved screens. Like, even if you have a curved, like, computer screen, it's great for individual viewers, but yeah, you have worse viewing angles. Didn't they try to make curved TVs a thing for a while, and then they gave up because they realized
Oh yeah, they did do that.
anywhere except dead center, and like, yeah. So it's the same thing, but on much bigger
Honestly,
scale
the lens
here.
flares kind of took me out.
Wow. Ooh.
No lie.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
thinking.
was the crooked buildings.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
The curve, anything straight did not look.
Look at all the.
Yeah, so the seats vibrated. There was wind. There
Oh
was.
yeah, it was like a 40x experience.
It was the first time I've experienced like vertigo, like severe vertigo, since I had my VR headset. That was the one time where it was like, oh god, the whole thing's moving.
I didn't know that. Did you tell us that when we were there? Because I don't remember you mentioning that.
Oh yeah, but I love the feeling, so it's all right.
Oh,
I love the feeling of it if it's just like, whoa, everything's moving.
I had vertigo.
All stop.
The only time I missed school as a kid was because I had vertigo, and I was like, vertigo is one of those things that I could do without for sure.
Ooh, and that's right. Then we kind of like just wandered around the strip casinos and got to the Venice canals and the robo bartender.
Oh yeah. So tipsy robot. I actually got a
I want to
video
be
here
clear
of
that
it.
none of us actually ordered a drink from this thing, right?
No, none of us did.
No,
we just watched it.
Because somebody
just
else
watched.
came up to order, and we saw it. Like we just wanted to see how it worked. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
for
were
sure.
like, I don't want to spend money to make it work. So like,
It's true.
I think
So-
that was like Las Vegas in a nutshell. It's like, how do we like have fun
And spend the
go to
least amount of
TwitchCon
money.
and also like still be able to well, for us, still be able to afford to live in LA.
That's fair. So you can see the one robot has already poured a majority of the hard liquor in. I recorded it a little bit late. And the one just got the juice. It finished making another drink over there on that side. Now it's going to pour it in there. There you go.
See, this is the reason that Charlie Bucket's dad lost his job. You know? You ever see Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Oh, he's the toothpaste cap guy.
He's
Right?
the toothpaste cap guy, and then a robot took his job.
All right, yeah. So then I found out that they had a whole entire river just inside of a building.
And I think my favorite part, as Jared pointed out, is that this wasn't even on like the ground floor. There were levels below this that you could exist
Yeah.
on.
I'm like, water's heavy. And
Yeah,
they got boats on this thing.
The floor underneath it is a rainforest. Just in case.
You have Rainforest Cafe.
Rainforest Cafe.
Oh my
bro.
god.
Oh
Did the
man.
barrage
Yeah.
just shut down? Actually, now that I think about it.
Did the Mirage shut down?
Wait,
Some famous hotel recently shut down.
Oh yeah, Mirage Hotel and Casino is closing in July after 34 years in business.
Yeah.
Wow.
wow.
Thank you, TikTok, for telling me that.
Oh no, it's one with the volcano.
Oh,
Well, we didn't see it. It's not for it.
So there was a candy shop that had an upper floor with a bar. They would serve you like comically large candy cocktails, and it was basically like liquid sugar with some ethanol poured in.
Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah, that's right. The candy shop.
oh yeah, that was my pink lemonade. I don't know what that was, bro.
Your
Oh yeah, that's right. Because
Your-
the cleaning
your
solution
cleaning
was the same.
your cleaning solution lemonade.
It's literally the exact same color.
And you guys are like
Wait.
balling out with your
Okay.
non-cleaning solution. Actually, you might be able to use the alcohol.
I was gonna say ours might have actually been closer to the cleaning solution than yours was.
Oh, yeah.
We went twice.
Yeah,
We
I
did.
can't- Why did we go a second time?
We
Because-
were with Nina.
He's just looking at that.
We went with Nina and I don't remember what his name is.
That's right. I don't either.
Handlebar mustache guy.
Mustache, earrings. Was he in the military? Question mark.
I think so, but like he not anymore. You know, like one of those.
Got big
Like a
drinks.
veteran?
Like one. No, I don't think that's. I don't remember what he said. No, I'm pretty sure it's slander because libel is written.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure libel is written.
No slander intended. We just don't remember.
Yeah,
It's been.
but what I do remember is they ditched us.
They
Oh, yeah,
totally left us at the Ferris wheel. They walked inside with their tickets, went up the escalator into this lobby area where they could have waited for us to buy our tickets, but no, they went straight to the Ferris wheel, past the picture line queue, all the way to the ride itself, and were waiting there at that location, which made no sense at any logical reason. And then the people operating the ride pushed them on because they're in line. Oh my god. So then us three just went by ourselves in our own little carriage.
Yeah, we like started talking to those girls. Those they were there for.
Were they there for When We Were Young Fest?
I think
yeah,
they
I
were
think
there
they
for
were.
the When We Were Young Fest.
They were there for the emo concerts.
I don't remember their names either. Maybe I'm just an awful person who just can't remember names.
I mean, it was single serving friend type mentality. Like you see them, you talk to them, you have like an interesting conversation, and you leave and you never interact again.
oh yeah, and then you like ponder balls. I mean orbs. Ponder orbs, spheres. I don't know.
What?
'Cause you get a pretty sick view of the sphere from up.
Oh yeah, we got a pretty good view of everything from up here.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of the idea of the Ferris wheel.
You think? Wow, no, I don't believe you.
All
don't
I
think they
remember
did
is
that.
that we were by far the loudest people on this ride.
That's why those girls started talking to us because I kept roasting the shit out of you, and they were laughing at my joke.
Thanks. I'm glad.
Yes, 3 Twitch streamers walked into an enclosed sphere and don't ask for attention. I think not.
Is this
Oh,
us
man.
or is this us? That's a different thing.
That was on the okay.
that was on the
area.
other very tall thing that we went.
I thought we had a good
on all
picture.
things, but they're afraid of heights.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas unless you make a podcast about it. Clearly,
That
Clearly.
is the most disorganized podcast of my life.
No, this is great. I'm like, I know we'll be done with the podcast when Jared runs out of photos to dump into the other photo folder.
The do not show folder.
the do not show. Wait, what's in the do not show folder? I want
All the pictures we've seen and the pictures of people that asked us not to show the other people.
There we go. That's us with the orb.
Me and my fanny pack carried all my merchandise because
That
I
photo was on
forgot.
my dating profile for a while.
Did you get
How'd I
any,
do? How'd I
like,
do?
who's that sexy guy in the isLukeReal t-shirt?
A
Really
fanny
hoping someone would be
pack.
like, "Damn, that's a nice fanny pack."
Damn, that's a nice fanny pack.
Does the fanny match the pack?
Does the fanny match? I don't think you can ask that. That's a question. At least not in the UK. I feel like that would.
Well,
Oh,
fanny might
there's a
just be
whole
cursive
view.
pack.
No, I'm pretty. If
That
you're named
is
Fanny in the UK with
contemplating
the
life
connotation
here.
of Fanny, I feel like it would.
Wait, what is it? Okay.
Well, it's like RC word for being.
I have pictures of the
Ooh,
Berlin
Berlin
Wall from
Yeah, we
Fremont
pissed on the
Street.
Berlin
We
Wall.
pissed on the Berlin Wall,
Out of respect.
just like our ancestors.
You know, I mean, if given the chance, you should piss on the Berlin Wall. Am I
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Tear down that wall, Mr. Gorbachev.
Piss on that wall.
Piss on that wall,
Gorbachev.
Mr. Gorbachev.
What else do we have from Fremont? Oh yeah, here's the
Oh,
Huge
there's
street.
Fremont Street.
Now we can get into Fremont
We
Street.
can get to Fremont Street, sexual harassment, and donuts. Let's go.
Man, the trifecta.
That's right.
Exactly in that order, too. Like,
So yeah, Fremont Street, for those who aren't aware, is kind of like the old Vegas Strip. It was the original, again, Vegas Strip, and so you go there, and they have a lot of the old timey, classic casinos. But they've done a lot to spruce it up and attract people away from the existing strip to this one, including adding a huge, huge cover like canopy over top of it with LED screens spanning the entire length that they can play whatever they want. There's like zip lines that go along down it. There's people that stand in circles and busk or look really sexy and pretty naked and whip you. The normal
sometimes
stuff.
unprompted. Sometimes you just walk by and Jared got hit
We all got hit.
buttocks, and then Luke got hit in the buttocks. My sexual harassment story comes not at TwitchCon, so we don't.
Oh,
Well, no, I just got like, I just got a nice little ass smack, being like, "Hey, come
Did you
hang
s-
out."
Take a picture so it's random watch, Luke?
okay. It's a dual disc watch.
I mean, I don't. It's cool, but I don't remember who had it.
Obviously Kaiba.
Was that one of the VTubers that we were talking to who had it?
I can't remember.
Yeah, who was wearing the Kaiba watch? Who was wearing the dual disc?
Mokuba.
Here's the prompter I have.
There's the prompter with our friends. Here there be monsters.
Yeah, we
Remember
got
when
Pixie
they-
Mercy.
Remember when the people came up to us, like, because we were just standing perfectly in frame talking, and people
Chatting.
were like, "Oh, are you recording something?" And
Yeah.
I was like, we were like, "No, we're just."
I mean, yeah.
Just,
Hey, do you want to buy a prompter?
you want to buy a teleprompter?
I loved how all of us looked at this camera. It's the same camera I use for my right now
I mean,
Mm.
it's
in the prompter.
wow.
I even have this thing now, this little Steam Deck.
Ooh, do you use
I
the
can
dials?
Yeah, well, actually, hardly ever. I have a Discord integration, so if I'm in a call with a bunch of people, I can turn each one down or up individually with it, which is really neat.
Oh, that's actually pretty handy.
So, like,
I can also do markers when I'm streaming. So if there's like a funny moment on a clip later, I could do a little marker.
Oh, so it's easy to go back to. Man.
Ooh, that'll help.
The other
for-
things I use it for is to turn my lights on and off. To start and stop the stream, but I have to hold it for like 5 seconds, so I really don't use it. To turn on and off my prompters display, because fun fact, this thing doesn't have an off button.
What?
The
course
only
not.
way to
Why
turn
would
it, it's on all the time. The only way to turn it off is to have a button like I do that turns the brightness down to
Jared,
You
the audio
do-
cut out.
Yeah, you turned off your
Jared.
audio, bro.
Jared. we
Oh,
can't hear
sorry.
you.
I that does that too. I have a touch screen where I can turn off my microphone and mute it.
Man, I love technology.
Oh man, these kids these days don't know what. I mean, back in my day, we had to walk our microphone up and down.
There's a physical button too that I can press to turn it.
Worked for us.
That
to
is
turn
kind
it-
of weird. Yeah. That it's like software.
Never mind. I guess the button doesn't work.
Womp.
But yeah, so the only way you can turn it off is either unplug it manually, which is annoying because USB's the back up against the wall, or have a button that turns the brightness all the way down to 0%, which is what I have currently.
Get
One
into
of the
that.
days, Luke was working a couple of days, so Matt and I just kind of explored Vegas, and we went to the little animal zoo that they had in one of the hotels. So here we have a I don't know if this is a crocodile or an alligator. Someone will correct me on it, I'm sure. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, I was gonna get up and get some water so you guys can reminisce about the things I wasn't part of.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
here's like an Komodo dragon or something.
Look at all the things we did without you. Come
Yeah.
talk about that on the podcast.
Yeah, here's a snake.
Oh man.
Some jellyfish. More jellyfish. Some more jellyfish. Even more jellyfish.
The same jellyfish, but different angle.
A sea star.
No, this is Patrick.
A little shark. Another shark. Oh. Another shark.
That's just one shark.
Here's
yeah,
the
we-
Luxor.
All over, bro.
Is that
We went
inside?
to every single hotel that we possibly
outside.
could have.
We went on the tram that connected the
Luxor and
yeah, because they're all the
hotels.
same hotel management company or whatever, same owners or whatever. And then, yes, the big chair.
the big chair.
That
I
was
think-
actually really comfortable. Not gonna lie.
What is this an advertisement for?
I have no idea.
That's a public house.
Dig in restaurant royalty, Pepsi.
Yes.
Whatever
I-
that
I-
is.
I was just concerned about being comfy in my seat. Now that's how to do it. Just sit perfectly in the center.
Man, that's almost as big as my Secret Lab chair.
So here's inside the Luxor. It's really interesting. It's like a pyramid thing. They have a couple of exhibits up top. They also have the Blue Man Group over here.
Oh yeah, the Blue Man Group was that a residency or is that just?
I think they might just be there.
I think that's like
Oh,
their area. Yeah.
did you show that video the last time you talked about TwitchCon?
What
Where we
video?
went to Korean barbecue.
No, I
video?
didn't show. I didn't get there yet.
No.
Oh,
No, not that
But
one.
we will absolutely show that video.
Oh.
That
In
happened
fact,
like
let's do it right now. So we went to
So-
some Korean barbecue.
and I ordered tripe. Was it tripe? That I-
Yeah, it was. I was like,
I didn't say a
think Luke
word.
hung that way. Luke was like, "Oh, this is like supposed to be like tongue or something, right?" And I was like, "It says intestine right on there."
Yeah, literally said it tested, and I wasn't
Right.
about to interrupt what was happening.
Reading comprehension. I was just excited.
So here, both of them are going to eat it because I've had it tested once before in Chicago, and I wasn't about to do it again. So yeah, here's the video of them doing it.
Maybe Chicago intestine is different.
Tripe, it is tripe.
Oh, you're full mouthing it, huh? Well, I can't hear anything.
I love it.
Don't gag now.
Oh man, that's when you knew you fucked up.
Yes. Look of regret. We can put this on like 2 times speed.
Yeah, because I'm just like there, and I'm like, "Oh, this is chewy. This is good. Let me get my." There we go.
Matt
It's all
is done, and Luke is still going.
It was so chewy.
That's why I don't. Yeah, it is. That's why.
There's still a minute of this video.
Really getting my jaw workout in.
People are wondering. This is a soju tower here in the background.
Oh yeah,
Which
they
is
got
really,
fucked
really
up.
good.
I
And
do
I got
recommend that over tripe.
He's like, I don't know what to
Oh yeah,
tell
this
you.
is us asking, "How is it, Luke? Like, what do you think about it?" He still can't talk because his jaw is just working on getting it.
I'm like swallowing a little bit at a time.
And there it is. That's the moment.
I'm glad I tried it. I never need to do that again.
He's glad he tried it. Never need to do it again.
Yeah. The experience.
You ain't seen all the yet.
Well, that happened.
That was
We
the first
waited a
time.
long time for that. This Korean barbecue place.
Wait, what was the question?
There was no question.
Oh yeah, what did you say then?
We waited a long time for this place.
Oh yeah, there
Oh,
was
yeah.
a heckin' wait, huh?
There was a heckin' wait, and
Classic picture me.
hey, you got some of the cleaning solution in your drink too. Look at that.
Whoa. We all just have squeaky clean insides.
There's all of us.
Yeah, big happy family.
Big happy family.
Shout outs to those dame witches.
Oh yeah, do you want to show your freaking Gatorade and Mike's Hard Lemonade combo?
That was dumb. It did not taste like nothing.
Yeah, so I think Luke, you had this idea, right?
It was something I found on the internet.
Where
Let
it's
me see if I
like,
can
oh
pull it
yeah,
up.
if you mix, cucumber lime Gatorade and cherries Mike hard lemonade, it's supposed to taste like nothing.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. I've mixed cranberry Mike's Harder and cucumber lime Gatorade into a drink I like to call the flavor because, like, you drink this and your tongue is like, there's a taste here. You are experiencing a flavor, but when you go to open the door, there's no flavor there. Comes
The
back
flavor.
with an undefined error in the flavor
Half and
column.
half.
The missing no flavors. It so absolutely and definitely tastes like something, and that thing is nothing.
We did this right before the TwitchCon party too. What a nice
I think you
amber
were supposed
color.
to pour the Mike's
Doesn't look
Harder
that bad.
before the.
It doesn't matter. It's mixed together.
No. There's a science to this. You gotta let the alcohol settle a bit before you
Well,
disturb it with.
Here, you hold.
try it.
Did you guys
Here.
swap
Pass
shirts?
off the camera. Oh, yeah. Cheers to the flavor.
Cheers to the flavor. Cheers. Yeah.
I taste cucumber lime.
I taste cucumber lime. Yeah.
Cucumber lime. I taste cucumber lime.
Post hyped it up to be.
You can't taste the cranberry for crap.
We need more cranberry.
You can't taste the cranberry in Mike's heart anyway.
Tell me.
You're right.
You can't taste the
Tell me how
cranberry
you feel.
anyways.
Mike's hard lemonade is my drink.
Aha.
I guess yeah. There's not much.
Area
The
52.
party was at Area 52, and they had the whole Twitch had the whole entire area like reserved out, and you could do anything there except for like a few of the smaller attractions that
Things we
need
tried to
like.
do that they didn't let us.
There's like one VR one. We're like, oh, this sounds cool, guys. Let's do this one. We get over there. It's like, nah, it's VIPs only, and no idea what defined a VIP.
Disguised toast and disguised toast only. Oh man.
So here we are in Omega Mart.
Yep, the Meow Wolf experience in Vegas, which is it was interesting. It was definitely one of those like this is weird, but like teetering on scary, but not quite.
They had a whole mystery sort of thing that you could try to go through and solve, but we definitely didn't have the time to get even remotely into that.
The problem was we didn't have enough time, and there were way too many people in there. I don't know what the usual capacity is like, but I think it was probably like way over jammed because it was the TwitchCon party.
I don't remember this. I don't know where you saw this.
Oh, it was one of the murals in the store. I think the stairs were on the other side of that.
I
Oh,
heard you're just leaning
Or-
on it.
Yeah, that
You're
might
like,
be
this
fun
is
to
just
stay.
a way. This is where I'm gonna.
doomed expedition. It's not going well.
It was interesting though how in the Omega Mart there was a combination of like prop items and then like actual things you could buy.
Yeah, so then this is like the back room area. Spoilers, by the way.
The lower level is pretty cool. Oh, remember where?
I'm pretty sure I lost both of you guys at some point in here.
Yeah, it got a little mazy.
Yeah, and then I found the VIP person's badge and was like, "Hey, Mr. Security Guy, there's a badge."
Was it disguised toast?
No, it was like some other Twitch partner that I've never heard of, honestly.
We could use that to get into the secret.
Oh yeah, we did
VIP.
find some random person's badge just on the floor somewhere.
Yeah, because I feel like we lost Luke at that point, and then we were just like, "Well, let's just stay here until we." Find-"
This is the projection room that they had.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, use the Schwartz.
The
Here's
projection
another
room.
icon people can recognize because I used this exact pose of Matt in the first half.
This was the projection room right next to the best bartender in the entire facility.
Oh yeah, the best bartender was at the
The bartender was lit.
Bro, give me like 3 Red Bulls.
There was this like sky tower thing that kind of slowly rises up and comes back down. Got a little video here.
God. Imagine being scared of heights and then going on all of these tall things.
I didn't jump off of one of them.
I mean, almost. Like baby stepped off of it, basically, almost, and then back on because my body shut down. My body was like, no, no.
Wow. Ooh, look at that highway.
Busy
Look at-
highway.
Are those cops that we did? Like,
Are you
was
a
that a
cop?
cop car?
Here's some more Omega Mart. The freezers you walk in and whatnot. Sure everyone's seen. Our video of the ride. We don't even see it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Here's those
My
3
favorite-
again. Or 3 buffoons.
You really have lost a lot of weight.
Thanks.
Oh, 15. I kept saying Area 52. It's Area 15, huh?
Yeah, it is Area 15.
Well, because it's like Area 51, but like the dyslexic version.
I feel was Area 52 a punchline in the Looney Tunes Back in Action movie?
Yes, with freaking Joan Cusack as mom or mother. Yes.
Museum of Illusions. This is a
Ooh,
really
yeah.
cool
Look at that,
place.
that's me saving Jared's life. For
Yeah,
some
me and
reason,
Matt
the
here.
dumbass decided to jump off the edge of a building.
Look how my foot here is if I'm gonna push off from you.
You're like actively trying to get away from me. You're making it harder, man.
Let me go. The drop isn't as far as it looks.
I can make it.
More.
Those are your faces.
The Matty Kaleidoscope, the impossible triangle bench.
Yeah, the
That's-
severe one, which is interesting.
That is Patrick right there. Oh yeah, the
Crooked
weird
room.
angle crooked room.
We're in a car. Oh, we're falling out of the car. That's the best shot there.
Right
I
there.
do like the jump shot.
Head on planner.
Amazing.
I like how I'm just like
You're so unbothered by the whole experience, Matt.
I'm just like, here I am, ready to get eaten on a platter, bro. Did somebody order bald head on a platter?
It's
Matt had a
another,
growth spurt.
another room.
These are their actual sizes compared to each other.
This one is to scale.
Go to your room, son.
Room scale. This was probably the coolest room. The infinite mirror.
Infinite room probably was the best.
Oh, so cool. This is
Nice.
also pretty neat.
That was my profile pic on my socials for a while.
Yeah.
Neat. Oh, that's kind of cool.
This is one we didn't really understand how it worked for a while.
That I caught myself cheating at poker, and I'm not saying that I don't understand where I was coming from,
Ooh.
but
Top right, security camera.
uh-oh.
They're
Caught.
watching.
They watched me cheat against
This one's
myself.
actually really cool with the mirror upside down. Like that.
I
Oh,
also
how-
like the perfect frame of my jaw. Like that's just so sick.
Gotta go to that jaw in there.
I have a good jawline.
Yeah, that's me mewing my way to the top. I'm jaw maxing right
Actual
now.
size. Then we figured out we had a plate had to tell us how to do it. You're supposed to like turn it upside down. It's supposed to like you're falling through.
That's the best one, but only because sorry.
It's like the infinite portals.
That was the Museum of Illusions. We got a lot of pictures from that.
I mean, it seems like it was a pretty good photo op place.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
very
absolutely.
nice experience aspect was pretty good.
Remind me again, the Museum of Illusions was day 2 of you two knowing each other.
Yes.
Yeah, so
we became really good friends, and then like,
let's go all the way back here. So Luke picking me up from the airport. Let's start there.
We skipped that part.
oh
No.
yeah, bro. Like, that's
So-
crazy.
So I land at the airport and Luke and Matt are coming to pick me up. Now I have never met Matt in my life. Luke pulls up and parks at this loading zone to go to the bathroom real quick
Like,
while
it was
Matt
like a-
sits in the
it was like
passenger
a-
seat.
Yeah, it was like a pickup drop off area.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, all right, Matt, you're in the car. The sign says, make sure someone's in the car. I'm going to go pee while Jared like finds his way to us. The second I walk away from the car,
Yeah, and I was like, bro, like I don't. What do you mean? What do you mean you're writing a ticket? Like, what? Well, because he's like,
So,
where did he go? And I was like, to the bathroom. He literally just left, and he was like, it said the sign says no waiting, and I'm like, we're not waiting. The guy's like, our passenger dude is coming up, and then like he starts
No,
writing the ticket, and I'm like, I don't know what to do.
I've seen all this happen, but I didn't think it was Luke's car because there's some random person there I've never met before.
yeah.
So, right, but you're like,
I'm
this
sound like-
idiot's getting a ticket. He's
I
in
was
the
just watching
passenger
the scene unfold in front of my eyes. I was like, wow, look at this idiot over here.
Oh my god, that's so
And then I
funny.
call Luke because I'm like, I think this is Luke's car. I'm like, where are you at? He was like, oh, I'm right back. It was bathroom. I'm like, I think you're getting a ticket. He was like, what? Hangs up. See this man running down the
Yeah, he
the
freaking
sky
sprints
bridge.
out, bro.
Yeah, that guy was that like attendant was determined. I was like, I was there. He hadn't even like written it. I'm like, I will like move. I will get out of here. Like our guys here will leave. We weren't here any longer than we would have been. He's like, nope, it's happening. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm like, well, piss. So
So
Yeah,
great
but-
mood
but
setter
we-
for me showing up. Because that was on Luke's mind, and I was like, oh, this is, I don't even want to talk about this.
yeah.
And
that
then he
was
tried to
another
fight it, and that didn't go well for him either.
Uh,
No, they weren't having it. They're like, no, just pay it or like get bent.
yeah, this,
And like
The-
there's all this like scary like verbiage written on the ticket. It's like blah blah blah. If you don't pay within these days, like it'll get submitted to the city or whatever, and like go as a mark on your record or some yada yada.
you get put on the no-fly list. It's like pretty insane.
Anyway,
Classic.
they were like super rude about it, and it was dumb because again, like whatever. Anyway, point being,
So
Uh,
point being, I didn't know Matt whatsoever, and then Luke had to work. So Matt and I just went out to the city, not having known each other for even a day, and we just hung out all day for the next like 3 days, 4 days.
God, yeah, we went so many places. We went to Egypt. We went to Paris. We went to New York. We went to Venice. We went to where we went to like fly over some.
Oh, that's
fjord.
right, we did fly over, did we?
Yeah, we
I
did.
forgot
We
about
chose-
that.
We chose the. What did we choose? What was it?
I thought, was it Norway?
Was it Norway?
Norway, I think it was Norway because it had the folklore stuff with it and whatnot, like the trolls
Right.
and that.
'Cause it started off with the like trolls, right?
Yeah, the trolls.
Like where we walked out and there was like a cabin and it was like welcome to Norway.
And then some folklore and other stuff, and that
what
was really cool.
the hotel.
No, this was
No.
like the flyover. So they had us in a room, a staging room with a screen, and they played like a cabin and like a fire was going. And then they took us to the next room, which was like a scrying pool with like a troll talking to us. And being like, welcome to Norway. And then we went into the next room, which was like one of those, you know, that ride at Universal, the like the Minion adventure where it opens up and like puts you out over and like
Oh
then
yeah,
has
you're
before
like
you
you're kind of
come
like
into the
in a
screen.
seat, but there's a big screen and the seat kind of moves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like that, but we flew over.
Okay, so it's kind of like soaring at Disney.
Yeah, and they blew like mist in our face, and it was like really cool. And then
Oh yeah,
Jared was so hot the whole day, and I was like, just
Bro, I
harken
was
back to our
dying.
Norway. Just harken back to Norway.
oh
And I
my
was, like,
god, it
so
was
depressed.
so hot.
I was wearing my beanie like some of those days, and I was like, bro, I'm fine. I'm chilling. Straight up. What was I annoying you with? I was definitely like I kept
Oh, it
saying
was something. It was some phrase.
it was like hardly know her, and then what was the other one?
Whoa, hey, whoa, hey.
Wait, whoa,
No,
wait, whoa, wait,
No,
whoa,
it wasn't.
wait.
It was something else. Can't remember what it was.
What was the other thing that I said all the time?
I don't know, but you had your two phrases that you would repeat the entire trip.
Then you started saying it ironically.
I hate you.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Bro. I was like, I'm an influencer.
That's right.
You've got your business cards, and I've got my dumb shit. That
it's like
Who leaves the real impression?
who leaves the real
it's
impression?
like bed rot TikTok or whatever, brain rot or whatever you want to call it. These are just the TwitchCon. So they had just the West Hall for TwitchCon.
Right.
And there was already the drama we talked about as to why TwitchCon was so small
But
in
it's
Vegas.
coming back to San Diego this year.
It's coming back. Then none of us will be at.
Yep.
R.I.P.
That's all right. We can skip a year. It'll make it feel fresher the next time. Oh,
Oh,
the Amazon
yeah.
booth
Super
and
cool.
my 21 reusable solo cups.
So
That I knew the answer to like 9/10 of those questions, bro.
Because I couldn't get mind
we
control.
all got our little badges.
Bald head. You were like X-Men, Professor Xavier. Mind control.
Oh, we went on stage. We actually had a competition, right?
Yeah,
That
that's
I
like
beat you two on.
yeah, it was like the trivia based on.
Trivia based on the show Invincible. The question, I remember the questions because like it was like, oh, if Mark wasn't a superhero, what job
What
would
would
he
he
have? And I
be
was
or
like,
something like
he'd probably
that.
still work at the Burger Mart, and then that was the answer. I was like, I don't know, he'd probably still work at the Burger Mart. And
Can't
who's
believe
the
that.
creator's favorite guardian of the Earth? And I was like, I don't know, the fast guy. Oh no, sorry, it was the Martian. Martian man.
Sure.
So I don't know whatever happened to this Prime series or whatever, if it's even happened or whatnot. So
Oh my
there's
god.
this booth that they do drawings for a bunch of gear or whatnot, and Matt actually won. His number
I
got
won a
drawn.
raffle
I don't.
out of 500 people or whatever. I don't know, man.
Did
There
you
were a
use
lot of
it?
tickets that were given out.
Whatever happened to this?
It's in my PS5.
Hey, we put it, I gave it to Luke for Christmas, but like
That's so
after I moved
funny.
in.
Yeah, he gave it to me for Christmas in March. Yeah, no. It's getting put to good use. I have a nice, super slick SSD in my PS5 thanks to this guy here.
And I like
Fantastic.
in
My PS5.
yeah.
PS5D's nuts.
Oh,
That's right. We went to the super dumb, crowded gamer bar.
Yeah, we went to this gamer bar that Chelsea recommended, and it sucked.
games.
So
Great.
the games
bar
are great.
service?
The bar
Absolutely
sucked.
terrible.
You
So
wanna?
yeah, this pissed me off so much. So they had the bar set up where you had to get into a line, like a queue line, to
Yeah.
order drinks. They had this open, huge bar that you could walk up to, but you couldn't order drinks by walking up to the bar. You had to get into this line. But no one tells you that. There's no signage or anything.
Yeah, so you like stand at the bar, you just get ignored until you realize what's going on.
Yeah.
Like I think
I
imagine-
was so unbelievably mad.
it wasn't my favorite experience, but I imagine they did that because of how many people they had there and just to make life bearable for the bartenders. I did like the panel on all of the science.
This is probably one of my favorite pictures of Matt.
Oh my god, this is where. So we went with before they ditched us. We went to dinner
Best
with
friend.
Nina,
Best friend.
and then
Just-
like the
oh,
waiter came. The waiter was so
the waiter was so good.
amazing. It was so good at his job. And then he's like, he was explaining one of the dishes. And I remember I was like, "You're a dollop of whipped cream," and he was like, he finished his waiter spiel, and I was like, "Wait a minute, did you just call me a dollop of whipped cream?" I was low key like like inadvertently flirting with this dude. It was like inadvertently like, "Oops."
Matt not staying at the Airbnb that night.
Nah, well,
Ooh.
Hey, whoa,
Wait,
hey.
He had the biggest red Solo cup of water, right? Or is it
No, it was
soda?
Pepsi. It was
It was
just
soda. Okay, that
I
is
was in
just
my Pepsi era.
hilarious. Best friend, highly recommend to go there if you're ever in Vegas, because that was the best food we've had the entire trip.
Well, Best Friend is also cool because like the front of it is so much different than the back half
Oh
of it.
yeah,
Like if you saw the front half of it, it's like, okay, yeah, this is a nice little.
here's
It
more
almost looks
area.
like a diner slash bar, and it's more of a waiting room until you get to like the dining area, and the dining area is so different.
People also say that my front half is very different from my back half, so I understand.
Do you got anything for that, or
So
am
here's New
I
York, New York.
He's like, I don't want to talk about Luke's backpack or his front side. Let's move
Well,
on.
Or French
yes, we had
toast.
brunch the last morning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, that was a crazy brunch spot.
Us.
Glad to be here, guys.
Just here, bro.
Happy to be here. Let's
So
see.
for people that have never been to Vegas before, literally the second you get off the airplane, there's slot machines in the airport.
Didn't we count how many Wheel of Fortunes there were? I don't know.
Yeah, so we could talk about our last night. So I had an ungodly early flight, which was poor planning on my part. And we're just like, you know what? We'll just stay up the last night because there's no point. Could have been, it was like 4 or 5 a.m. flight or something stupid like that.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get into the airport for like 3.
Yeah. So in our Airbnb, it said specifically that, don't park your car in the garage if it leaks oil, which is, a very unusual thing, not a concern, nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's understandable to have that rule, but
Yeah,
how many
yeah.
cars are just actively leaking oil, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
right. Like
At least
that's
one
not
that was there.
something like if any of our cars had that, we would know about it, right?
Yeah, you know
Uh,
about it. It's an issue you should address right away.
So we're pulling into the garage, or someone pulled out of the garage or something, and we're like, "There's a lot of oil stains on the garage."
And they're
Luke, will you
fresh.
take it from here?
Weren't here
And so-
before.
And so I'm like, hold on, let me check something real quick. So I pop the hood on my car. I check the oil level. My car has no oil in it. Like it is, it is like bone dry. And I'm like,
I was like, you drove me to Las Vegas in a death trap.
and well, I mean, presumably it had oil when we left.
Yeah, we just lost it slowly along the course of the 4 hours that we were going to Las Vegas.
so, so we're and like it's pretty late at night. It's like almost 11 or like something.
Yeah,
at this
something like
point.
that.
And so we're like we're looking online like we have to figure out how to get all this oil out. And Matt comes to the rescue and is like, you can use cat litter. It pulls the oil out of the concrete. Like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We need more oil for my car, otherwise it's not gonna make it very far. So there was like a Walmart 10 minutes away that closed in 25 minutes that we just booked it to. We split up, we got oil, we got cat litter. We came like we put the oil in the car in the Walmart parking lot because I just needed to dump like 2 quarts in there. And we get back and we spread a bunch of cat litter on the ground. There's like cameras watching the garage. We're like, I would really hope the owner of the Airbnb gets look these.
Oh,
See,
he
that's
probably was like
swipe.
watching with like popcorn and shit. Like,
It's like, oh, because
What a good couple of kids cleaning up after themselves.
it
oh,
was like a
we-
$300 fine or something like that if they
if
found oil on it. And I'm over here and I'm like, well, this is my first Airbnb. There goes my rating. There goes everything else. Good luck to us next year, whatever.
$200 fine for the stains in the garage.
Yep.
Oh man.
Whew. Oh, man, yeah, that was an adventure, but we got it all out. I fell asleep in the middle of the process.
Oh yeah, Luke was just like out, and I was like,
was
"Well,
out.
he's gonna drive not only Jared to the airport, but also like from the airport, we're just going straight to LA." So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll stay up with Jared, and we'll take care of it. We'll sweep up all the kitty litter. We'll make sure all the oil's gone, and I leave to go to the bathroom for like 2 seconds, and I'm like, "Hey, Jared,
Yeah,
push
it's
the
Matt.
button on my TFT. I need to. I gotta go to the bathroom." And he's like, "Got it." You know, because he's
Gotcha.
tired. He's like into you were
Some
playing
kind of
Vampire
like
Survivors.
to the core game or something.
Oh yeah, you were on your Steam Deck. You were like,
Yeah.
and I was just
So
like, okay, cool.
So he goes to the bathroom, and like not even 2 seconds later, the thing pops up like, "Are you ready?" And I click it. I did my job. I go back to playing my game. This man comes out like 10 minutes later out of the bathroom.
It wasn't like 10 minutes. It was like 2. But like in those 2 minutes, 2 rounds had already gone by, and I was like, oh no.
You're like, oh, I was supposed to come back way sooner.
Oh yeah. Well, whatever. I still won that game. I won that game.
I did my job. I did
did my job,
exactly
bro,
what I
look at
needed
me.
to.
And he's like, I did my job. I did what you asked me to do.
I did exactly what you told me.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah. So I actually do have an update on my car because I did have it looked at last week.
Oh, fudge.
It stopped leaking oil as much when I got back, and I think it's just because I wasn't in, the hot ass Arizona, Nevada desert. I know what state Las Vegas is in. It's in Nevada. Anyway, so it wasn't leaking oil as much, but it was like slowly dripping oil. So I did have to like fill it up a little bit here and there. But I took it into the mechanic last week, and they did like $1,500 in repairs to it, which hurt a lot. I think it might be close to time to get a new car. But I was talking to him afterwards. He's like, "Yeah, man, your engine was like flooded with oil. You had like a leaky thingamabobster over here, and they replaced and fixed. And they're like, we also drained your entire engine." I'm like, "Huh."
Thingamabobster is my favorite car part, by the way.
Yeah, it was like an arm thing, cap, whatever. And like, yeah, bring it back in a month. We'll make sure it's not still like leaking. But
Damn, dude.
yeah, my card's old. These things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I got to the airport after you guys dropped me off, I was using Spirit for the first time. And I had clear from my job, and I have TSA pre-check, so I wasn't concerned about security. However, ever, the one thing that nearly screwed me over was baggage check-in. They had a huge line, and they were using automated machines, which is fine if, they all worked. There was only one active working one. And there were like attendants there showing people how to go through it. I'm like, bro, it would be faster for you to do it. Because all you got to do is weigh the bag and put the tag on and check the ID, and that's it. That's all you got to do. That's all your job is. And I nearly missed my flight back. And I'm like, if I have to call Luke and Matt to pick me up from the airport because I missed my flight, and they're who knows how far away at this point, I would be so mad.
Yeah, shout outs to everyone we met at TwitchCon. Either if you're a new friend or a returning friend, you're pretty cool, and we're
I
gonna
don't
miss
remember
you
what we
this
said the
year.
first half.
We're gonna miss you, and we love you.
And
We'll see you next year.
We'll
2025.
see you on Twitch.
yeah, whatever city it happens to be. Actually, didn't they sign like a multi-year contract for
It said San Diego for the next 6 years.
until someone critically injures their spine again?
You're telling me that it could happen again?
No.
I don't know. Keep an eye out for those foam pits.
Foam pits.
Oof. Anyway, yeah. Catch me on Twitch at isLukeReal.
Don't catch me at all.
You
Just let
won't
me
catch him.
I feel like you're an NPC in Pal World.
Catch me like I'm a Pokemon.
Have a good night. Bye bye,
Oh, yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, everyone. It's been real.